let's go over what's going to happen tomorrow. Now, the judge is going to, talk about what the agreement is at this point?
Yeah, so the procedure tomorrow is that, this will be a change of plea hearing.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be a change of plea from not guilty to guilty. And we've already worked out the terms of the plea agreement.
So he is pleading guilty. There's no conflict?
I don't even know. In Florida, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't, because according, I looked up the website,
it doesn't matter.
And they said that a nolo con is a guilty plea.
Yes.
Because apparently the judge would adjudicate.
The only time there would be, if I was his lawyer, I would advise him to plead the no contest, only because that would shield you somewhat from liability in any subsequent civil case.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going ahead and admitting guilt.
Yeah.
So if they were worried about me suing or something, other courtrooms, and it really depends on the judge, other judges won't even allow a no contest plea. Some require a guilty plea. So it depends on the judge. It won't even matter. So the terms have been worked out. And then I get to do a victim's impact statement. So that's what the procedure will be. Those are usually 3 to 5 minutes in total. And I haven't written a speech or anything. I intend to kind of just, I mean, I speak in court all.
Now, is he doing an allocution?
A what?
Isn't it an allocution where he makes a mistake, says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this," or something along those lines?
No, he doesn't have to apologize during the plea. He has to admit the basic facts of the particular crime and the charge. And then he has to say that he understands. They will read the terms of the plea agreement, and he has to say he understands and he agrees to them.
Right.
And that he's waiving his right to appeal and this, and that, and the other. There's what's called a colloquy. That goes along with that he's not under the influence of drugs, that no one's twisted his arm, and there's just a very typical customary colloquy that goes along with a change of plea.
And then if he gets probation, then he has to go and sign that.
Yeah, then he would be, people who are in Florida but live elsewhere that go on probation, they register with Florida Probation Office, and then the probation office in Florida transfer it to their monitoring of the defendant to the state that they live in.
Right.
And so that's what will happen. And if there's a violation, the probation office there will violate him, and he'll come on back down to Florida to have a VOP hearing, which is a violation of probation hearing.
Okay. Now, do any of you folks have questions for Kim?
Yes, this is me. Is this Kim?
Definitely her.
This is me. Kingfish.
This is Kingfish Kebab.
How are you, Kingfish? Mr. or Mrs. Kebab?
Yeah. People have the interesting names on here. And then there's Alex. Alex is up here.
Yeah, I kind of know her.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well.
But I guess everybody's speechless so far.
Yeah, so I guess, I guess I'm happy that this is going to, there's Glow.
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 Yeah.
So I'm happy that this is going to be somehow resolved to a logical conclusion tomorrow.
Yeah, that would be nice. Now, he still has to follow the conditions of the restraining order.
Yes,
correct?
The injunction for protection remains in place. So all of the terms will still be in place of the injunction, unless they're modified in the future or dissolved.
Okay.
You would have to make a specific motion, and I believe me, I would never.
So I gather that we have to wait until tomorrow to find out what everything's all about.
Yeah, I would prefer.
Okay, because that was my purpose for coming down here. I was going to live tweet as the proceedings go forth. Now, I've been given information that they're going to zoom it out. That the judge has decided that it's going to be a Zoom as well as an in-person.
Yes, that's the case. That's my understanding.
Because there's some people I think that are going to monitor it as well.
Right. We will all be in the courtroom, however. I have the choice whether to attend by Zoom or in person. And it's my understanding that Mr. McConnell will be attending by person, and so I will be too. Hey, Lee Beltman, how are you? I finally see all these people. I hardly ever watch the YouTubes. Once in a blue moon.
Yeah, and that's what I tried to tell Task Force, is you're not really much of a social media junkie.
No, I'm not a social media junkie.
Those people are something else.
I have staff that do that
I
for
am
me.
now an alleged child serial killer. Now, I've been designated that
I've
now.
apparently been one for the last 10 years.
Yeah,
allegedly.
I think I finally joined you or something.
Ridiculous.
But, ever since, it's been whenever Tim started in on me. And
No, I just think that that these shenanigans need to stop. And really, they're not shenanigans. They are atrocious, stalking behavior, that it must stop. It ruins people's lives. It gets in your head. It causes people's relationships to break up. It could hurt people's careers or jobs, as you know.
It did wonders for mine.
Their families. So I'm going to do everything I can, even after this particular criminal proceeding, to ensure that some of the main people who are defaming me stop that, because I'm not going to put up with that anymore. And I'm a lawyer, and I sue people for a living, so that's what I do. And so I think that it's time that it stopped. It's not funny anymore. I'm not amused, and when I've had enough and I get angry, then something usually happens in court.
Well,
it usually doesn't. Folks, so. It usually doesn't turn out well for the other party. Pretty good at what I do.
Okay, folks. Well, what we're going to do is I'm going to take an intermission. Kim is going to take and show me the proper-ings to the courthouse. We're going to go over a few things, and then later on I'll be back on the air. So I appreciate you tuning in. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the share button, and stay tuned. I should be back sometime tonight, and we'll talk a little bit more. And so, bye for now.